All right. Maybe we can slowly get started. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Greenhouse and the demo day of batch 353. My name is Joanna. I'm the founder and driver of Wagon in Oslo. And for those of you who are not familiar with Wagon, just let me give you a tiny bit of context. So what we do is providing technical skills to people who don't have a traditional technical background. Most of our students are entrepreneurs, career changers, people who want to upskill or maybe become a digital nomad. And they learn to code in 9 weeks. Okay, so what you're going to see tonight is a result of their hard work, learning for 7 weeks, and building a web application for the last 2 weeks of the program. I'm going to let my students introduce themselves.
My name is Eivind. My name is Julian.
My name is Alex.
Nikolai.
Simon.
Hi, my name is Ayua.
Torfinn.
My name is Dennis.
I'm from Oslo. I come from Oslo.
Turkmenistan.
I come from Norway.
I come from Oslo.
I come from Spain.
Oslo.
I come from the United States.
Before Wagon, I studied industrial design.
Before Wagon, I worked in the public health sector.
Before Wagon, I was working as a drilling engineer in the oil field.
Before Wagon, I worked as a business developer in a Norwegian AI startup.
Before Wagon, I worked as a designer and an art director for a magazine.
Before Wagon, I used to work as a midwife for a few years.
Before Wagon, I worked at a Norwegian newspaper and designing stuff for them.
Before Wagon, I worked as a case manager in the child welfare system in America.
I joined in order to combine my education in design with something more technical, so I could start a career in development and UI.
I joined Wagon in order to learn about programming and to make a new career for myself.
I joined Wagon because I want to change my career.
I joined in order to learn more of the technical side of especially software and IT companies.
I joined Wagon because I want to develop my design skills and learn how to code.
The reason why I joined Wagon was because I was hoping for a career change.
I joined in order to design for the digital version of the newspaper I work for.
I joined Wagon in order to become a software developer.
So as you can see, our students come from all walks of life, and they all started this journey with us as complete beginners with no technical background. And for the last 9 weeks, they've been here every day, Monday to Friday from 8:30 until at least 6 p.m. And I say at least because the last weeks definitely saw some longer days and longer evenings. And they've put a lot of work into the projects that you're going to see. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. That's in the end why you all are here. So the first project, Plus You. Do we have the presenter? Yes. Addresses the problem that I personally had when I moved to Norway. I didn't have many friends in here. I didn't know many people. And I was missing having a bit of a network. And thanks to the app that the guys built, that problem would have been much easier to solve. So please give it up for Eivind, Sayo, and Torfinn.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, so this ad was in a newspaper, as we said. And it was written by Reidun, a 90-year-old widow who needed someone to spend Christmas with. And yeah, she spent that Christmas along with new friends that she didn't know before. As I hope you might notice, I'm not quite 90 years old yet, but I can still, relate to the feeling of loneliness that she must have felt back then. And no matter how many friends you might have, after a shitty day of work, it's not always easy to find someone that's available and nearby. So that was why I was so happy to find this awesome app. Because here I can find events happening in real time. I can go through them here and see. I can see when they start down there and how many spots are left in this event. If there are more of us, for example. And they also considered people like Reidun, which is why they created this happy helping section, which is more about giving a helping hand to strangers in need. Like this one, for example, I've already joined that one. Lars here, he has a bit of a bad hip, so grocery shopping can be a struggle for him. So his daughter Amanda creates this event for him to get someone to help him out with that. Which reminds me, I might be a bit late for this tomorrow. I think I should let Lars know. Now Lars, he lives quite close by where I live. It's on my way home from work, so it's no real hassle for me to help him out with this. And it feels really good to be able to help someone who needs it. But for tonight, I think we should do something fun. It's been a long week. So let's see what we can find nearby. I think I'll have to zoom in a bit. Yeah, so it looks like the two closest ones are happy helping events, which are great, but not really what I'm looking for. So I'll scroll down here. Games might be cool. Feeling adventures. Not really. All I want is a beer and some cool people to hang out with. I'll go back up, see what's going on right now. Sound of music, beer tasting. I don't really have a dog, so it doesn't really make sense. But, ooh, this one. Those guys look very familiar. Let's check that out. Oh yeah, I remember those guys. Those guys are absolutely nuts. We should join. I should join this one. This looks fun. I saw down here that Joanna hosted this event. I remember going to an event last week she hosted, which was a coding challenge. So she seems to be making a lot of cool events. I'll quickly go into her profile and follow her so I can get updates when she creates new ones. And no, I didn't see I got a reply from Lars. Let's go see what he says. Oh, that's totally fine. See you tomorrow. Oh, that's good. Then I'm all set for beers with the Wagon guys. Might get a bit late, who knows? But now Lars knows, so I can sleep my hangover off before I gotta go grocery shopping. And I can check all the events I have planned in the future. I have so many cool things that I'm looking forward to in the next couple of weeks. Fun on the run should be good, maybe a couple of days after hangover. And I've met a lot of amazing people through this app, which I otherwise probably would never even speak to. Yeah, they're good looking too. But yeah, so I feel a lot less lonely now that I have this app with me. And if I ever do feel lonely, I know that there's always something fun going on Plus U. So yeah, I gotta go drink some beers.
Thank you, Wagon. So now we've made all those friends, and I have yet another problem, a new one. I'm throwing a party on Saturday, and then I wake up on a Sunday, and my house is full of cans and bottles, and I don't really feel like going to a supermarket. So, returning all the bottles. Luckily, the next app is going to help me solve this problem, and I can both feel okay about me not tossing the plastic and aluminium to the wrong containers, and not having to do it myself. So give it up to Pant Forward, Nick and Dennis.
Thank you. It's looking good so far. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Nikolai, and together with my Wagon partner Dennis over here, we have made an app for helping people recycling bottles. And it's called Pan Forward. And since none of you have ever seen this app before, we just quickly run through the Learn More section together. So let's do that. All right. As you all know, the environment is going to hell, and it's not funny actually. And a big problem of that is all the trash that we can't handle. So every minute, humans, they consume 1 million bottles. It's such a large number. I repeat it to mark it's large. 1 million? Yep. And a lot of these bottles ends up in the ocean. That means they are not being recycled, and that's a problem. When it comes to recycling bottles, Norway is doing really well. We recycle 88% of all our bottles, and much of the reason why is because of this PAN system. So every time you buy a bottle, you pay a little bit extra for that bottle, and when you return the bottle, you get that money back. But even though we are recycling a lot, we still end up not recycling 150 million bottles each year. I won't repeat that. So we still have some way to go. And the great thing about this Genius app that I and Dennis made is that you can actually earn money while helping out people to recycle more. So with this app, you can pick up other people's bottles, and thereby either pant them with this pant system or get a tip when you're panting it. Before I started on this course, I quitted my job to start coding. So after this presentation, I have nothing to do. Which is true, yeah. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do after this presentation is to go home and go on this app and check if anybody has put out some pants to pick up. So let's do that together. I of course have a user. It's a really good app, so I downloaded it like a long time ago. And the first thing you see is this awesome view where you have an overview of all the people who have put out their bottles to be collected. So let's check out what's out there tonight. This looks pretty good. Let's check this out. This is Ole who's giving out his bottles. His location is Gamle Oslo, and he has 15 bottles to share, and he also give out a tip of 50 kroners. So in total, I will get a reward of 85 kroners if I pick this up. The only problem is that it's come to Oslo and it's not nearby my house. So let's just check out how the map looks. If it's anyone who is giving out the bottles close to my home, would be much better. This is pretty close. Let's check this out. This is Francis. He has 35 bottles and 20 kroner in tip. That's a bit cheap, but it's okay. I will tell him if I meet him. In total, that would be 100 kroner reward. Looking pretty good. I'm happy. I'll press pick it up. And instantly, I'm able now to get all the details from Francis so I can pick up this collection. No hassle with communicating with Francis. Don't want that. I have his phone number. I have a note, personal note. I left the bottles just outside the front of the gate. Cheers. That's funny because it's bottles. And we have the address here, but I know where this is, so yeah, I don't bother to check out where I should go. And yeah, I'll be on my way to pick up these bottles, so pretty easy. Just to double check, I can go on my dashboard and I'll also check your pending collections, no pending pickups. And there I have it. So let's say I have come over to Francis' place now, picked up the bottles, they were just outside the gate, easy. And I can mark it as collected. And now I am just waiting for Francis to confirm that I have picked up his bottles. So while I'm waiting, I will check out my favorite part of this app, which is the statistic part. And here you can see a number runs upwards, which is pretty cool. It triggers my dopamine levels. And the number now is 90 bottles saved. Actually, I had math before, and just a quick calculation, that will save around 2 whales, which is pretty good. And I also have some more stats here, where it says how much how well I'm doing compared to the average user this month. And this is pretty cool because I love to compare myself to other people. Dopamine. And I can see my money is... Oh, Francis just confirmed my pickup. Let's see what happened then. Bottle. Oh, 125. So I just raised my number, which is really nice. I get a personal note here. Mother Nature is thanking you. That's pretty nice. I think it's true. Keep it up. Every bottle makes the difference. All right. Yeah, nice. I'm pretty stoked because I was just on my way home. No job. And I just earned some cash while doing something good, which is pretty awesome. So let's summarize this. We know that all the trash not being recycled is a big problem, and we believe through this app that we can make a difference. Thank you so much. This was time for you.
So that other day, you know, when I actually was motivated and I also wanted to punt some bottles, I was on the way to the supermarket. I put my hand in the pocket and guess what? My keys were not there. And I don't know if you know the feeling, but it's not a good one. I had my bag key there, my house key there, my car key there. And I wish there was an easy way to locate those keys. And so guess what? Our students of the third group, last but not least, have a solution to this problem. So please give it up for Julian, Simon, and Alex. And lost and found.
Have you ever lost something?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Raise your hands if you have lost, say, your keys. There's a lot of people. So that has happened to me as well, and it was my car keys actually. It had happened twice. one time I was out running during winter. It was a lot of snow. And at some point it just fell out of my pocket. I had no idea where it happened. No clue when. It could be anywhere. That's very stressful. Or say, how about finding something? You're just walking and you see it there and you say, oh, that must be valuable. But you don't know the owner. What do you do? But today actually was a hectic day for us. A lot of things to think about. And while I was out for lunch here in Grönland, I left my wallet. So I don't know where it is. Maybe it's still there. What should I do? Should I block my card? That can be a bit of a hassle, you know, wait for the new card to arrive and we don't have a payment method maybe for some things. So maybe I should wait. I definitely can't go and check if it's there right now. So, but I have a friend of mine and he said, hey, there's a lost and found app. You should try it. So I will. I have this app here, you know, and you can see there's a lot of lost and found items on it already. So it's basically if you lose something, you can post it here. Or if you find something and you want to return it to the owner, you can also post it here. So I press here on the plus sign. It's lost. Title, wallet. And I can see here that someone has already found a wallet. I could check. So it's in Nordsjön. It wasn't that far, so it's probably not mine. I should continue here. Wallet. And a description, so black, leather. Let's see if there's a category for that. We have the wallet category, that's a good fit. And it was here in Grönland, so let's see. Reward, so it's nice to give a reward when someone finds it. I think 200 kroners would be okay. I think that's the price of a new card. And I can see here that it's listed, cool. But in the meantime, I could maybe check the map and see if there's something there in the area where I was. So you see here in the map also that there's a lot of markers. You have some dark markers and some white markers, which makes it easy to differentiate. So the white ones are things that have been found, and the black ones are things that have been lost. So here's actually Grönland, and someone found something. But that's a yellow scarf, so that's not the one. What's this? Another wallet. So someone else lost their wallet there, but that's not mine. Maybe if I try a search, I can see if something else shows up. So here typo. I write wallet, and I could select a category. I could specify some more. I could say the date when I lost it, maybe. But for now, I'll just increase the radius. And I search. It's only one, and it's still the same. I already know this app one, so. Wow, so I got a message. I could check what it says, right? So, I think I found your wallet. Can you give me a description? Sure, let's see. So, it was black leather, right? I will just confirm that. And also, I know it has a silver button. That's a bit special. Silver button. Is that right? Hope so. Sorry for any typos. I think it went good. Yeah. Let's see. More specific. Of course, that was very vague of me. So I got an idea, actually. It would be pretty cool. I'll take a picture. Picture. And then you can compare. Right? That would be a good idea, don't you think? So he will just check with the credit card, a face on the credit card. I'll try here. Let's see. Right. Okay, so here I am. I'll just smile. I smiled in the credit card. And I'll send it. So it might take some time to upload, so we'll see. There it is. Cool. Now we just have to cross our fingers. Maybe it's my wallet. It's my wallet! Wow! Oh, that's amazing! Wow! Yeah, so, okay, I'll just go for some luck here. Can you meet me here? Let's see, can thou meet me at greenhouse? So like, all English. Oh, that's perfect. I'll just say that. Perfect. Perfect. Well, in the meantime, I think I'm actually gonna write a review for this guy because he was really nice. I think he was very helpful. I'll say that. And the rating? 5. 5 is good. Okay. So that's it then. I would like to thank you guys for your attention, and I'm just gonna go get my wallet. So bye.
Thank you, Julian, wherever you are. All right, guys. Just to give you a quick wrap up. So, one more time, what you've seen here is a result of work of the last 10 days. Okay, so the guys have been bombarded with knowledge for 7 weeks and have been building for 10 days. And for those of you who are not web developers, to come up with an idea, to design it, to come up with all the features that you want to include there, and in the end, build it, because that's really the hard part. It's not that long a time. 10 days are not a long time. We are having an additional extra feedback behind me. I see a lot of focus on it. So, Julian is back.
Sorry.
I would like to thank my students for trusting Wagon, for trusting us, trusting the process. It was a hard work, and we've seen a lot of things going not exactly our way. We've had a broken leg, we've had a couple of colds, we had a lot of unexpected events, but we pushed through. You pushed through, and I'm extremely proud. I'm really, really proud of the apps that you've built, and you should be really proud of yourselves, because it's always easy to focus on things that maybe you would like to learn better or more or go deeper in. But I think what's really important today, and I think a demo day is a good opportunity for you to do that. Take a step back and think where you were 2 months ago. It's such a short time. You struggled with what a variable is, maybe, and now this is what you build. It's amazing. And so please use it as an inspiration and motivation for the next months to keep on learning, because you have a great potential, and I'm sure that you will achieve great things. And none of that would be, of course, possible without our outstanding team of teachers and teaching assistants. And just to not omit anyone, let me use a little printed help. So a big thank you to Valerie, Gabriela, Guy, Monica, Flo, Ricardo, Max, Jeremy, Agnieszka, Martin, and Diogo. A big round of applause for them, guys. And last but not least, thank you to Kamaldeep, who's here with us tonight, our yoga teacher who helped the students relax every now and then. I think we can wrap it up for tonight. Before we continue with the celebrations, because it really calls for a big celebration and a nice party, I would just like to invite the students and the team for our... oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot about the video. Sorry. Let's have a look at the video before we take the last photo. Yes!
Live in the moment till I die. gonna chase it.